Welcome to English Lessons with Dr. Vinamrata.
Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to critically appreciate one of the poetries written by Kamala Das titled My Grandmother's House. You see, this is a poem which follows no metrical pattern or rhyme scheme. Hence, we can say that it is written in free verse. Now we proceed on to the line by line analysis of the poetry. There is a house now far away where once I received love. That woman died. The house withdrew into silence. Snakes moved among books. So here Kamala Das wants to say that she was or she used to live in a house which is far away from where she is residing now, because now she is married off and she does not regularly visits her grandmother's house. This is the pathos of every lady in the society who is forced to move away from their paternal house. They have to move away from their mother's place or their grandmother's place. So here she remembers her grandmother's house, which was the place where she received love. So obviously the affection, the love which one receives at their mother's house or grandmother's house is immeasurable, and it cannot be compared to the love one will receive just after their marriage. So she broods for it, she craves for it, she wants to go back to that house where once she used to receive love. Now we deduce that the grandmother is no more, she is dead, because it's well written here that the woman died, and after the death, obviously, the house withdrew into silence. There is no one to take care of the house, and once there was a huge collection of books at the grandmother's place, but now there is no one to read it, and only snakes are moving among the books because the house is now dejected and nobody visits the place quite often, so it has become a brooding place for snakes. I was then too young to read, and my blood turned cold like the moon. How often I think of going there to peer through blind eyes of windows, or just listen to the frozen air, or in wild despair pick an armful of darkness to bring it here to lie behind my bedroom door like a brooding dog. So she says that she craves for those books. She knows that there were some books there, large collection of books there, but at that time she was too young to read them. And now when she realizes the need, the necessity of the readings, she has no access to it. And then she also craves for the love she got there. Even the darkness was so soothing there that she wants to bring a handful of darkness here with her and to just get lost in that darkness. She wants to bring an armful of darkness and to lie in her bedroom with that darkness along with her, so that she could get a complete silence, just like a brooding dog who sleeps. She wants to sleep down with the soothing effect of the house all around her. And then she also says that she wants to peer down through blind eyes of the windows to look into the house, to actually once again have a glimpse of that house, to see it once again, which could be which could bring some kind of soothingness to her. And she also says that her blood turned cold like the moon, because now she is not getting all that kind of love that she was used to having in that grandmother's house. So the blood is turning cold. Now there is no warmth. The warmth which was earlier is all gone. So she wants to have that essence once more. She wants to feel it all once again, to go back to that place where she was receiving love, the grandmother's house. And then she says, "You cannot believe, darling, can you, that I lived in such a house and was proud and loved? I who have lost my way and beg now at strangers' door to receive love, at least in small change." Now she says that the place where she is now, obviously she is married off, and she feels that she is in a place where she is surrounded by strangers. There is no one to claim to be close to her, and there is no one who could give the real love that she needs. So that's why she's asking for, begging for love. She was proud when she was at her grandmother's house, but now she is not so proud of her new home or her new place where she is residing in now. And we all know that Kamala Das is a feministic writer, and she writes about feminism and the advocating women's rights. So here you see it is all well evident, and she has prolonged the issue of the marrying off of a woman and going on to the next house of her in-laws or of her husband, where the amount of love she receives is negligible when compared to the love she used to receive at her own house, at her grandmother's place or at her parents' place. That love is no more to be found. So that is all about this poetry, and I have already made a video on Kamala Das and her life, and detailing the theories that she talks about. So both the videos, when you watch together, you will come to comprehend more and more about it. So that was all about this poetry, and thank you.